I'm just waiting to see if anyone will come in, because my other one was abruptly halted. Because I didn't plug in the phone and it did die. So just in case anyone's wondering, if I die, okay, I don't know if anyone's gonna find me or not. Whoever was still listening and watching is probably on the other one, and they probably thought, oh, there he goes, he's gone. He's either died or he's just tripping hard. Talking about how I think the battery might be getting low, but I could. And lo and behold, within a few minutes, it it died. And now I've got. Seems like the cell signal's gotten worse because I can't load the iPad. It's not. There it goes finally. All right, so if any of you made it from the other live stream to this one, there you are, Jolie. Yeah, I was just talking about how my battery was getting low on the camera. I mean on the phone, but I can't see the battery level when I'm live. And apparently, I went all the way to dead, all the way to 0. So, but now I got her plugged in. We're back. We're plugged in. I probably should have just left well enough alone, but I didn't want anyone to think, "Oh my God, he was poisoned." I don't know. It seems like the signal has gotten worse. That's what happens here. Is it goes in and out. You can have a great signal for a while, and it goes out, and then it's like a shitty signal, and then sometimes it's a okay signal. So if it keeps doing it, then I guess we'll call it. We'll call it a day. We'll put an end to this misery. And then I'll probably. It's a Friday. I'm gonna get out there and start driving. There's be made out there. There's be made out there on the streets of Las Vegas. And I'm not talking about the naughty kind of money. I'm talking about the driving kind. If you know what I mean. So, but thanks for, looks like some people have come in here. Well, we just got, so far it's just Jolie and me. And like I said, we're at a, probably for some reason the signal is not good now. So, but thanks Hedge Enemy for dropping by. I think it's just going to keep going in and out maybe. So if we're going to keep doing that, it just gets frustrating because I'll be in a groove. You know, I'm just laying down my stuff, laying down my wittiness and my comedy, and then all of a sudden it starts buffering, and then it just kills it. It just kills the whole thing. So if it keeps doing that, then I guess I'll have to call it a day. I'll have to bid you adieu. I'll be bidding you adieu. But we'll try to get on again over the weekend, maybe. I always say that and I never do I? But for sure Tuesday, Thursdays. Be seeing you guys around. But now, you know, we are getting the signal, so it is staying in. Looks like. We got 4 people in here. 7 thumbs up. Make sure you hit the thumb up. Hey, Robin in. Him. Hi there. Hi, Robin. Thanks for stopping by. How are things in your neck of the woods? What's going on in your neck of the woods? We had earlier someone from England. They were saying there was a bunch of stabbings going on over there. I hope that's not the case from where you're at. I hope it's nice and peaceful, and there's no stabbing, because that's not good. This morning at about, it must have been like 6 o'clock in the morning, some asshole, I think, was knocking on my front door, and because I was like out of a sound sleep, and then I hear this, someone was knocking and yelling, and I'm like all groggy, and I'm like, what the fuck? And then, so by the time I get up out of bed and I gotta stagger to the door, and I didn't open the door, I just kind of like opened the drapes there. I didn't, whoever it was gone. And I'm like, what the fuck are you knocking on my door at 6 o'clock in the morning for? So that happened. That was pretty fucked up. I didn't like that. I did not like that at all. Not a bit. Robin says, chilly here in central New York. It happened again. We're buffering again. So I think I'm going to call it, because it is just too frustrating. Right? You guys agree? When it keeps dropping out and buffering like that? Maybe that's the buffering gods trying to tell me that I should end the show. I don't know. Robin says, that's kind of creepy, John. The buffering? Is the buffering creepy? Or am I just creepy? I'm Creepy John. Instead of Trucker John, maybe I should change it to Creepy John. Yeah, we're buffering a lot. So if it keeps doing it, I guess I should maybe call it a day. The 6 a.m. now. Oh, yeah, the 6 a.m. now. There, see, I just talked about it and it was already out of my mind. Yeah, that was weird. It was really weird, and I don't know what the hell that was. It woke me up and it pissed me off. But then I went right back to bed and went right to sleep. So at least I'm a type of person that I can go back to sleep. Some people, you wake them up and that's it. They can't go back to sleep. Robin is, hi Jolie and all chattas. Jolie says, what will I do now while I wait at the hospital? It's packed. Oh, that's right, Jolie. You guys are still there. I hate waiting. Yeah, like, are you guys at the emergency room or wherever it is? Though, yeah, that sucks. So, I guess I could hang out here, but like I said, I don't know. You know, I just don't know what to tell you. Jolie, that's me. Once I'm awake, I'm awake. Yeah, not me though. Although sometimes that does happen. But since at that point, I think I only had about an hour and a half sleep, maybe 2 hours of sleep. So it was easy for me to go right back to bed with that. If I had already slept 5 or 6 hours, maybe that'd be different. Maybe not. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. No one knows. Only the shadow knows. Only the shadow knows. So yeah, we're just hanging out. Trying to get my subs back up. I went from 666 down to 662. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. Why would it do that? I don't know. I haven't as to why it would do that. Hey, there's Nick. Like number 9. Late again, but hitting that like. Thank you so much, Nick. I appreciate it. Jolie says, oh my God, I just had major deja vu. Such a wild feeling. Was it deja vu of being in a hospital and listening to the Trucker John show? Yeah, that happens to me sometimes. Yeah, deja vu is weird. You're like, whoa, am I in some sort of time warp or what? What the hell? What the hell is going on here? Joey says, hey, Nick Rich 56. Nick Rich 56. Haven't seen you in a while. Hey, where's Adam Westish? Where's Adam Westish? I thought Adam Westish was a big fan. I haven't seen him in a while. I wonder if he's one of the people that unsubscribed me. Why do people unsubscribe me? If you don't like me, just don't watch. You don't have to go that extra mile and unsubscribe me. Nick Rich says deja vu is wild. Yo. I added the yo part. It just seemed more appropriate. Like you should have said yo. Yo. No, I'm just kidding, Nick. I'm just kidding, man. I'm just pulling your leg. But he did put the thumbs up, which is a cool thing. Make sure you do that. Give me the thumbs up. I like a thumb up, but I mean, in the YouTube sense. Joyce says, typing on my phone while waiting in the yard. That was the deja vu. So weird. It is weird. It's totally weird. I don't know how that happens. I mean, some people have all these theories about deja vu, like you've been here before, or like you're in some sort of time thing, or that you dreamt about. It was in your dream, and it was like you were dreaming about the future, and then it actually happens. That's kind of. But that's some of the theories. Robin M says Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young. I guess they did a song called Deja Vu. I've probably heard it, and I didn't even know that was the name of it. I don't know. I'm sure I heard it. It's probably very popular. Deja Vu. I think it goes like this. Deja Vu. No, I don't know. I need more of a hook. I need more of the chorus there. Robin says you probably did. I probably did. I'm pretty sure I did. Pretty sure. In fact, I could look it up right now. I could go ahead, because that's what we got this Google machine for, where you can look up songs. Yep, you can. Let's see. Apparently Beyonce has one called Deja Vu. There's a bunch of Deja Vus. Justin Bieber did a Deja Vu. Let's go with... Here we go. Is this the song? Can you guys hear it? Okay, that's all I'm going to play. I probably will already get a copyright strike just for that. I may have went a bit long on that. I will... I will check that out later. Oh, I have to sync my library. All right, and then I'll just sync my library. But don't sink my battleship. Deja vu. It's deja vu all over again, as they like to say in the old country. Nick Rich says, what's on John's menu tonight? Food or fantasy? My menu? It's just going to be driving. Joy says, I always feel like when I get deja vu, it means I'm exactly where I'm supposed to be. It's like a guidepost. I never thought of it that way before. Robin M says, the original is bueno. Nick Rich says, no fair use. I think YouTube, I think they allow you 8 seconds. That's my theory, because I've seen people do 8 seconds of or less using copyrighted music and never get in trouble. And then when you go over 8 seconds seems to be like the magic number. I should get 8 seconds. I might, but don't quote me on that, because it could be wrong. You try going up against YouTube when they take down one of your videos and say that's fair use, and tell me how it goes. Tell me that they're going to reverse. YouTube doesn't reverse any of their decisions. Their word is final. At least that's been my case in my experience, and from others that I've heard talk about their experiences. So yeah, they don't play with the fair use bullshit, at least as far as I've seen. And I'm not saying it's bullshit. I think that YouTube is the bullshit part. And yeah, it's a whole thing, but it's different if I was using copyrighted music in something that I was going to, like, if I was making a movie or a video and I was trying to make money off of it, then I could see where they would, and let's say it was like a big profit making thing, like movies do sometimes, right? They make millions of dollars, like a studio movie, and I could see where a person would say, "Hey, I want a piece of that movie. I want a piece of that money," or you got to pay me a big chunk. But if you're just making a YouTube video and you got there's just some music that comes up in the background or whatever, or you're playing a little bit of music, that's a whole different thing. It's not even the same thing. So it should be fair use, but YouTube doesn't really play that, I don't think. Nick Rich says some videos get flagged before 10 seconds of review. Bullshit stuff. Yeah, I agree. It's bullshit. Robin M says, call Graham Nash and ask him if it's okay. Yeah, I'll get right on that. Hello, Graham. And ask him if it's okay to play it on your stream. I know. And there's a laughing emoji because that was funny. That was funny. Yes, I'll get right on that. It's like, Graham Nash, please. Okay, I'll hold. Yeah, I'll hold. Yes, Graham. Graham, can I use your song Deja Vu? Can I just play it on my live stream? Okay, there's no need to get rude. I just thought I would ask. A good day to you too, sir. No, he said no. At least I asked. I have a phone. Yes, I have an old-fashioned, old-timey phone in here, in my hotel/apartment. I can't believe it. I can't either. I thought he was cooler than that. Yeah, he's a jerk, Charlie. Apparently. Apparently he's a jerk. Okay. Just kidding, Graham. You're not really a jerk. All right. Just in case, if he ever sees that, he might watch a rebroadcast of this video. As I'm sure many big, rock stars do. They're like, hey man, did you catch that, John? No, damn it, I missed it. Well, hey, you can watch it. You can go back and watch it. I'm going to have to put Graham Nash in the tags now. Yep. Nick Rich getting permission. I tried, man. I gave it my best shot, but just didn't come up our way. That's all. Just didn't come our way. Maybe next time. Maybe I'll have better luck with Steven Stills or somebody. I don't know. Anywho, Robbins, I'm sure Graham is way cooler than David Crosby. Yeah, especially now. Robbins loves Steven Stills. Yeah, he's cool. I think he's kind of losing his marbles, though. I think I saw something where I think he's got dementia, maybe, or something. Because I think I saw a somewhat recent interview. He sounded a little off, but it happens. Someday, old Trucker John will be that way too. You'd be saying, "Boy, poor Trucker John, he's lost his marbles." But hopefully not for a long, long time. Hopefully, it'll be like, I don't know, 40 years from now. Just saying. Fingers crossed. Hoping for the best. You know what I mean. So it's 4:56 here. I'm going to end this at 5. So if anybody wants to make sure to give me a thumbs up and a like and a subscribe before I shut this well-oiled down, be sure and do that. Nick Rich says, fear of the truth. Maggots are fearful of it. Fear of the truth. Was Steven Stills afraid of the truth? Or was I afraid of the truth? Who's afraid of the truth? Just anyone, generally speaking, I guess. Maggots. We're bringing the maggots into this. Great. Now we got maggots. Now we got some maggots in here. No, I'm just kidding. Julie says, live stream. Thank you so much. Yeah, buy me a coffee. Simpleton Coffee. Thank you very much. Today's show brought to you by Simpleton, because sometimes the simplest solutions are the best. And that's not even a joke. That's actually true. That's a truism. Isn't that Occam's razor edge? No. I don't know. But so we had 2 different streams today. The first stream, my battery ran out. Now we're on our second stream here. So it's one of the few places where you do 2 streams a day. No. Probably see you next Tuesday. Just always look for me. Just think of Tuesdays and Thursdays as being Trucker John Day. And Jolie, hey, like, subscribe, and share. Thank you so much, Jolie. Thanks for putting that in there. Someday I'll figure out how to actually put it on the screen, because I think I've seen other people do that, right? They have all the screeny shit flying around all over here and stuff over here and stuff over here. They got Venmo over here, and they got like their name over here, and they got the people over here, the subscribers over here, and everything's over there, and they got all this stuff going on, and it's just going on and on and on and on. Someday I'll figure out how to do that. Someday. Anyhow, Nick Rich 56 says, let's just remember what democracy offers to the masses. freedom. I guess, yeah. I mean, we take freedoms for granted, I think, right? And then we see stuff going on around the world, and it should be a really. Let's end on this wisdom here. Let's let all the shit that we see, whether it's Ukraine, whether it's in Israel and in Palestine or Gaza, whether it's even right here in America, we have shit that goes on. Like January 6th, let's say, for instance. Those are reminders about freedom and about how frail it can be as far as keeping it. So we need to keep it, and what we can do here in America, the United States of America, I believe, is by making sure that we vote. Vote, vote, and vote. And as our good friend Hal Sparks always says, and I've actually said this probably before Hal Sparks, because I'm older than him. Yeah, I am. I know it's hard to believe. He looks much older than me. But if you're ever presented with two things that you perceive to be evil, in a general kind of sense, not necessarily satanically, but just two things that you think are bad or evil or not so great, choose the lesser evil. That's number one. And then for the rest of us, let's say you're just a Democrat, but you don't vote. Sometimes you vote, sometimes you don't. Just remember, voting is very important. Very, very important. So make sure you vote and think about the things that you like. Do you like, for me, okay, I want Social Security to be around because I'm Social Security age. I want Medicare to be around because I'm getting to be Medicare age. I would love for there to be a public option for like a single payer, universal health care, to at least have if we're not getting Medicare for all, to at least have a public option. Okay, I would love for those type of things. I don't think any of those things have a chance, a snowball's chance in hell, of being improved or being kept around or being enacted when you have Republicans in control with the majorities, and say if they have the White House and they've got the Senate and they got the House, if they did, they don't now, but those things aren't, there's not a snowball's chance in hell of getting any of those things. That's why I vote for Democrats, because they are for the things that I am for. I'm for a woman having the right to make her own reproductive choices. I am all for that. I'm for, same-sex marriages. I believe people should marry and be with who they want to be with. As long as they're consenting adults, right? I am for the things that I'm for. I'm for us getting off of fossil fuels and going into green renewables. I'm for all that stuff. You're not going to see that if you vote for Republicans. So, and if you're against those things, then vote for Republican. I'm just saying vote. For me, for the things that I believe in, the things that I like, the things that I want to see get done, I really see the only way that's going to happen is if I get Democrats elected. So I vote for Democrats. I might just lose a few more subscribers because people don't like to hear that, maybe. I don't know. But I don't care. I mean, I care. I want my subscribers, but I'm just saying, I'm going to say what I'm going to say. I'm going to be who I'm going to be. I'm not going to sell myself out that much to get a subscriber, right? I'm not going to just all of a sudden be, Jimmy Dore or something, right? or whatever. Although I'd like to have his money. Yeah. But anyhow, the point is, be, at the very least, active enough to get out and vote. Take 10 minutes, 20 minutes, read your voter pamphlets, maybe watch, some news that isn't just propaganda. Try to find something that is, relatively reliable, that has some sort of journalistic standards. I'm not saying you have to be a wonk, a political wonk. I'm not saying you have to just breathe the shit 24 hours a day, political shit. You can take 10, 15, 20 minutes out of your day, get some basic knowledge, and then just make sure you vote. We need to restore and keep, our democracy. We need to get our freedoms, keep our freedoms, like Roe v. Wade, that we need to make sure women they can make that choice. They can have dominion over their own bodies, right? And things of this nature. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and end it. We're at 5:04. I went a little over. Thanks everyone for being here. I appreciate you. It's fun hanging out with you for a couple hours, a couple times a week. And I do appreciate it. Next week sometime, I think I'm going to be moving into my other apartment. Maybe it might not be the Tuesday show, but maybe on the Thursday show, I'll be doing I'll do a live stream from the new place. And so that's kind of exciting. And thanks, Robin M, for being here. Jackie's here. Nick Rich 56 is here. Jolie, of course. Thank you so much. We had Witchy Kim and Andrea made an appearance. We had Still and Shit, no, Still and Not. I think Still and Shit is a better name. We had whoever, all you guys. I didn't mean to leave anybody out, but thanks all for being here so much. Mel from Australia was here. Thanks, guys, for dropping in. Let's just make a date. Let's make it a date. Tuesday, Thursday. Sometimes, I might pick you up. I'm not sure when I'm gonna pick you up. Just be ready. You just sit there, look pretty, be ready all day. I'll get there when I get there. Okay? But it'll be sometime on Tuesday, But you just be ready. You just be ready. Because I'm gonna swing by and pick you up. All right, guys. Thanks for being here. Here, the arm is coming up. That means I'm gonna hit the little X. And we'll call it a day. Once again, thank you for being here. And I will see you when I see you. All right, everybody.